Hello everybody, this is yehdawg coming to you with yet another game from Red Bull Battlegrounds Washington 2014, and it's going to be between sOs and Trap. It's going to be taking place on merry-go-round, and for all of you who are not familiar with the map, merry-go-round is literally shaped like a merry-go-round. It's just a giant circle with 3 spawning locations. sOs is going to be spawning at the top left spawning location as the red Protoss. And Trap is going to be spawning as the blue Protoss in the top right spawning location. So that this is the third location, completely empty. And they've, conveniently marked it with the number 3, just in case you didn't know. So, what's going to be happening in this game? Trap versus sOs. So, sOs and Trap have already gone against each other in Red Bull Battlegrounds, and Trap was able to be victorious 2-0 over Trap. Both games, he just went for fast stalkers, was able to get more map control with them than sOs, who went and opted for a build. I think he went for air. Yeah, from what I remember, he went for air. Decided to go Phoenix, didn't do any damage with those Phoenix, and so Trap decided to spank him quite thoroughly with a giant Blink Stalker army. Actually, were they Blink Stalkers or just Stalkers? Regardless, he won. We'll see what happens in this game. Both players going mirror builds right now. Let's see what happens. Basically, it stays in a PvP. The meta may have changed, but one thing does stay the same. It is a mirror build up until both players take gas. So until these players decide to take gas, I really have nothing to talk about except myself. So what do I have to talk about? Nothing. I have nothing interesting to talk about. That's kind of sad. Anyways, one gas being taken by sOs, one gas being taken by Trap. And Trap actually going to be going for a second gas. Actually, both of them going for second gas. So instead of just going for a some light like one gate to a fast expansion, which some Protoss players like to do if they feel secure enough against their opponent, both players are going to be going for fast gases and maybe trying to get some tech out as soon as possible. So maybe out of sOs, he might be trying to go for some similar builds. I think the biggest mistake sOs can make in this series is going for the exact same builds that he tried last time. Because if anything, he should know by now that Trap's build order is going to be able to counter that quite well. I mean, last time Trap won easily in each game. It wasn't a question, except for the first game, which was like a mid game, and he didn't lose outright just because he chose to go Phoenix. But he's going to be getting 2 gateways out, and Trap only going to be working. Oh, never mind. He's going to be working out 2 too. So Trap making a stalker right now. sOs making a stalker as well. So pretty much just mirror builds. These guys are just mirroring each other to like everything right now. Just mirroring each other. Like Trap's going for his mothership core. Same thing for sOs. Same thing going on. As Trap's just going to be sending his mothership core over to his opponent's base. Going to be trying to get some scouting, because even though these mothership cores can attack and can put down photon overcharge, they cannot shoot each other, because guess what? They can only shoot down. So stalker's out for both players. Another stalker coming out for Trap. See, that's the one thing about Trap is he likes to come out with stalkers. These stalkers to get these early map control. But since both players do have a stalker out on the field, they basically are even. This mothership core going to be going over to sOs's base. Going to try and get some scouting information just to see if sOs, what sOs is doing. Let's see what's the scouting information that he has so far. He was able to see the gates. Hasn't seen anything else, so I guess he wants to get some more information about that. Not going to feel comfortable going in there, because I guess he does know that stalkers are out for sOs. A Nexus comes down for sOs. Going to be going for a quick expansion. This is nice, except he has to be able to defend it against any type of early aggression coming out of Trap. Trap, who is opting to get his Twilight Council, so we could be seeing Blink Stalker play. And if that's the case, he could be going for a 1-base timing with a bunch of Blink Stalkers. With this forward pylon coming out from Trap right now, I think that is the case. 3 Stalkers versus 2 Stalkers against Trap and sOs. That definitely is in the favor of Trap. sOs going to be being forced to pull up into the ramp. It's going to be blocking it off. Warp Tech does finish for sOs, and a robotics facility is going to be coming out. Is Trap going to be able to force the cancel? We've got another Stalker, 5 Stalkers versus the 3 of Trap. He's going to be able to push Trap Stalkers back. Takes 1 out, but he's going to be warping in 3 more at his forward pylon, and putting another pylon into the base of sOs, but that gets canceled. So Blink is not getting started. It's just going to be Stalker versus Stalkers right now. A Time Warp is going to be going down, preventing any type of micro from Trap. The Trap going to be having the better amount of Stalkers right now. It's going to be able to take out more Stalkers than SOS. SOS losing almost all of his Stalkers to that. He's going to be trying to Chrono Boost out this Immortal as fast as possible, but he's got to keep these Stalkers alive. In the meantime, Trap is going to be warping in more Stalkers at the forward pylon. It's going to be 7 Stalkers versus 2. Where's the Mothership Core? Mothership Core is going to be back at the base. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's just, yeah, actually, I think it is back at the base. And once the Immortal does pop, SOS is going to be able to push back the Stalkers of Trap, but Trap's still going to be warping in more and more Stalkers. He's got a warp, no, he's got a Stargate on the way. He's going to be focusing down the Immortal, SOS microing it back just to keep it alive, but in the process losing all these Stalkers. The Immortal goes down, another Stalker goes down, Mothership Core goes down, SOS warping in another Stalker at the low ground, which is kind of a bad idea. It gets taken out right away. Stalker count in the favor of Trap. Trap still going for aggression. He's going for blood. Another Immortal pops for SOS, but he's going to be able to push back Trap's Stalkers more in the meantime. But the thing is, he's just putting on so much aggression. He lost the Mothership Core, so he lost the ability to put down Photon Overcharge and push back Trap's aggression. But Trap's just going for it. He's going for the throat right at this point. He's going to try and end this right here, right now. He's not going for an expansion. He's got the Stargate up. He's not producing anything out of it right now. He's going to be attacking his Stalkers. SOS Stalkers, oh no, he's got a very dismal Stalker count. Trap focusing down the Immortal. That Zealot being super annoying, and it's actually taking the fire of the Immortal, which is not good. The Immortal needs to be shooting these Stalkers. Another Zealot, more Zealots and Stalkers coming out of Trap. We look at the army supply. It's definitely in Trap's favor, 19 to 10. And SOS, I think this might be it. He just does not have enough to keep up with the warp-ins of Trap. And Trap, each time he warps in, is going to be able to take out a lot of Stalkers of SOS. SOS is yet to pull probes. I think he's just trying to fend this off and keep that economic advantage. And if he can keep that economic advantage, then maybe he can pull ahead and warp in more Stalkers than Trap. But at this point, the Stalker count is way in the favor of Trap. Trap going to be pulling out an Oracle, warping in 2 more Zealots, and the aggression just doesn't end from Trap. But I think at this point, once the Oracle did reach SOS's base, let me rewind that for you. Let me rewind that for you. Okay, that just completely restarted the game. Anyways, yeah. So once that Oracle reached SOS's base and started killing the probes, SOS just immediately knew it was GG. He couldn't keep up with the warp-ins of Trap, who's working off of 1 base, compared to a Protoss player who's trying to saturate 2. So one thing we know is that when you try to saturate 2 bases, you're going to be behind in army count against your opponent, who's going to be just focusing on warping in and creating an army. So SOS GG's out of that. Again, game 1 goes to Trap, who just appears to be the better Protoss, to be the better player in a PvP matchup. Hopefully SOS can come back in the next game. We'll see. But if you like this cast, if you want to see more, please subscribe. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, leave a comment. And, of course, like the video and share. This is yehdawg, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!